Two of the West Valley's most popular gated 55 plus communities, but which one is right for you? Today we will be putting Trilogy at Vistancia and Pebble Creek head to head. We'll be talking about HOA fees, amenities, golf, everything you could possibly need to know before making one of the biggest decisions of your relocation. And make sure to stick around until the end of this video because I will be going over which one is better for one specific kind of lifestyle, so make sure to stick around and see what that is. If you don't know, my name is Caden Leali. I'm a licensed realtor here in the greater Phoenix area. Last year, I helped over 30 clients pick the right community and home, and I would love for you to be next. I have a free 55 plus community guide to make sure that you are not missing out on any of the communities. Over 40 of them are outlined. It goes over HOA fees, home prices. It has a one-page summary of each of the communities and a map plotting out where all of them are in the valley. If you would like that free resource, reach out to me. My name and number are on the screen and I can send it your way. Okay, let's set the stage. Pebble Creek is a Robeson community here in Goodyear, Arizona. It started development in 1994, and when it's all completed, there will be 6,400 homes. There are two sides to the community. There is the Eagle's Nest side, which started back in 94 when they first started development, and then there is the Tuscany side that was opened up in 2008. This is very similar to Trilogy at Vistancia, which started development in 2003 over on the Kiva side. So both of these communities have two different sides to them. Now, it does not matter which side of the community you live on. You will have access to both of the clubhouses. Now, one important thing to point out about both of these communities, though, is in order to go from one clubhouse to the other, you do have to leave the community and then re-enter it. In Pebble Creek, they do have a golf cart tunnel that goes underneath a main road, so you don't have to take your golf cart out on the main road. But in Trilogy at Vistancia, you do have to take your golf cart out of one guard gate onto the main road into the other guard gate. There are 2,800 homes in Trilogy at Vistancia that were built from 2003 up until 2022. So the homes in there are slightly newer, and it is about half the size of Pebble Creek. Trilogy at Vistancia is located in Vistancia, which is a larger master plan community of about 30,000 homes. Vistancia is an all-age development, and Trilogy is the age-restricted section of it here in Peoria, Arizona. Vistancia is a very sought-after area. It's won master plan community of the year multiple times in a row. So both of these communities are in very established areas. Trilogy at Vistancia is just more of a boutique, smaller community, while Pebble Creek is a larger community. Now let's speak about location because this matters a lot. Pebble Creek will win if you're looking for more conveniency to downtown Phoenix and Sky Harbor Airport. It's only about 35 minutes away, while Trilogy at Vistancia is about 45 to 50 minutes away from downtown and the airport. Pebble Creek also has great easy access to the I-10 freeway and the 303 freeway, making it easy to get out of town for a weekend, and there's a lot of shopping just minutes away. I'm talking about all of the grocery stores, Safeway, Fry's, movie theaters, everything is within minutes away of this Goodyear location. While at Trilogy at Vistancia, being about 50 minutes outside of downtown Phoenix, you have a great location to go outside to all of the great outdoor activities we have here in Arizona. If you're a big lake goer, if you're a big hiker, you're very close to a lot of great mountain ranges and hiking trails in Peoria. Trilogy at Vistancia is also a much greener community. When you're driving through the streets of Pebble Creek, you'll see it has a very desert type of landscape with palm trees, while Trilogy at Vistancia is more focused on that lush green grass, these big tall trees, and streams of water that run throughout the community. You also have better mountain views here in Trilogy at Vistancia because you are a little bit on the outskirts of town. So the bottom line is Pebble Creek wins if you're looking for conveniency for travel, while Trilogy at Vistancia wins if you're looking for a very green community that doesn't quite feel like Arizona. Now shifting gears over to golf, this is a great one to compare. Trilogy at Vistancia only has one 18-hole course. However, it is very high-end. Golf Digest gave it a 5 out of 5 for courses to play. This course is open to the public year-round, and there are additional discounts for residents who live here. Pebble Creek has 54 total holes of golf. That's 3 18-hole courses, and these courses actually go private during the winter months, only for residential use. Over the summer months, it is open to the public and anybody can play these courses. The tee times can book up very fast over the winter and peak months, so it's recommended to get a golf membership. Now, Trilogy at Vistancia, you can play any time of year, whether you have a membership or not. There are tee times available, and this is a very lush, high-end course. It's managed very well well. The fairways are always in great shape, and with the community being so green, it feels the same way when you're playing on the course. It doesn't quite feel like Arizona golf. So if you're looking for the most golf options, you'll want to go with Pebble Creek, but if you're looking for the highest end golf course, Trilogy at Vistancia is the place for you. As far as amenities go, both of these communities are loaded with countless options. In Pebble Creek, there are over 100 member-led clubs. When you move into this community, you are given a big long spreadsheet of all of the different clubs and interest groups that they have and the direct phone number of the resident who actually hosts these clubs. So it's very accessible to get involved in an interest group when you move in. They have two major clubhouses, the Eagles Nest Clubhouse, which is 47,000 square feet. It has a grand ballroom, an auditorium, a library, a fitness center, and restaurant. And the Tuscany Falls Clubhouse is the one on the other side of the community, the newer of the two, where they have over 20 pickleball courts that are in constant use, a fitness center, an indoor pool. The Kiva Clubhouse is 3,500 square feet. There's an indoor pool here, a very nice outdoor resort style pool, and multi-purpose rooms where these clubs will meet here as well. The Mita Clubhouse is the smaller of the two clubhouses in Trilogy at Vistancia. It is the newer one. They have a culinary studio here, an outdoor pool, and an event lawn. I would say Trilogy at Vistancia has slightly higher end amenities than Pebble Creek. The resort style pools are a little bit nicer. The fitness centers are a little bit nicer, but Pebble Creek has a lot more going on. There's over 100 member-led clubs. When it comes to amenities and activity, I don't think you can go wrong in either community, but if you want a higher chance of meeting people like you that are like-minded and interested in the same things, you might want to go with Pebble Creek just because there are more people. If you want a smaller, more close-knit community, maybe you go with Trilogy at Vistancia. Now, home prices and HOA fees, the homes in these two communities were built in relatively the same time. In Pebble Creek, they started in 1994, and they still are building new construction to this day, while in Trilogy at Vistancia, they started in 2003, and they finished in 2022. In Pebble Creek, the entry home will be in the low 300,000s. This will be a smaller 1,100 square foot home, and they have very nice estates that go all the way up into the 2 million range. In Trilogy at Vistancia, that entry level home is going to be a little bit more in the mid 400,000s. That will be a 1,200 square foot home, and they also have those very large estates on the golf course that get up into that $1.5 million price range. The median price per square foot in Trilogy at Vistancia is $319, while in Pebble Creek it is $282. So buying the exact same home will be a little bit pricier in Trilogy at Vistancia than it is in Pebble Creek, and the reason for that being Trilogy at Vistancia is a smaller boutique community. It holds its value a little bit more than a larger community like Pebble Creek. The HOA fees in these two communities are relatively the same. I won't spend too much time speaking about them because of that. In Pebble Creek, it is $1,762 semi-annually. That breaks out to $293 per month, while in Trilogy at Vistancia, the HOA fee is $890 quarterly, which breaks out to $296 per month. So there's a $3 monthly difference in the two communities, so you're paying roughly the same in either one. Both of them are guard gated, have a lot of clubs and activities going on with them in them. It's just which one you prefer more. So to recap, Trilogy at Vistancia is a smaller, more boutique community, while Pebble Creek is the more conveniently located, larger community with constant activity going on. If you want as much golf as you can possibly have access to, you want as many clubs as you can possibly have access to, and you want convenient location to travel, Pebble Creek will win. However, if you want a smaller, more niche community with a lot of greenery within it, it doesn't feel like you are driving in Arizona when you are in Trilogy at Vistancia. These Trilogy communities are known for how high-end their amenities and communities are, then maybe Trilogy at Vistancia will work a little bit better for you. That's why I make these videos, so you know everything you need to know before making one of the biggest decisions of your retirement. My name is Caden Leali. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in the greater Phoenix area. I have that free 55+ community guide that goes over all of the communities in the greater Phoenix area, so you can make sure you're not missing out on any of them. Last year, I helped 30 clients who found me from YouTube alone find the right community and the right home. I would love for you to be next. All of my information is on the screen if you are planning your move to Arizona. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.